we just got in. I barely had time to change. We've been in Aruba for the last 36 hours. And I know what you're immediately thinking, like, what the fuck? Why was he only... Why, like, it wasn't a vacation? Why were you in Aruba for only 36 hours? I had a friend who needed a favor. When you get to the statue, like me, where you take helicopter rides to your podcast studios on different ends of the country every week, and then go back to be with your family at night, you get asked to do favors. So my friend didn't have time. He was busy with something else, okay? And so he asked me, he said, hey, can you take my private jet to Aruba, leave it there, and I'll pay your first class ticket back, yada, yada. It'll be 36 hours, no big deal. I didn't have anything going on. I can work remotely on the plane. My friend needed this favor, okay? And so I took the plane to Aruba, and we landed it there, and then we spent the night and then came back. And the favor was done. You know what I mean? Lou Bug's jet lagged. We just got off the plane. I'm in my Aruba attire. I had to dress the part. We weren't trying to be suspicious. You know what I mean? For particular reasons. My friend didn't want me to stand out. You know what I mean? He didn't want to make a big deal of me being there with this particular plane. So for whatever future endeavors he might have plans. And when we took the plane to Aruba, it just made sense to get back home. We came to LAX. So of course I have the podcast in New York open for another week. So I was like, let me just film in the New York City studio this week. Next week, we'll be back in Chicago. And it's the most insane. It's been the most busy. We've been so busy these last few weeks. We moved from New York back to Chicago for the winter. Then my friend needed the favor to Aruba. Now I'm in New York again. I got to go back to Mechanicsburg and then Chicago next week for the podcast. I'm everywhere all at once. It's a mystery.